Hello and welcome back to another stream of AC Shadows. Today with another shorter stream of about 2.5 hours. We're gonna focus on the remaining side content. Still got a couple targets left at this point, but yeah, almost fully caught up with all of those quest lines in relation to assassination targets. The main chunk left now is the Tamba region, and yeah, after that we should be able to go ahead and carry on with the main story tomorrow. Hello there, Mita. Welcome in, citizen.
Citizens.
How's it going, citizen? Ah, classic Amita. So nothing much changed, huh? Well, I hope, you know, that the customers stop being stupid, at least for a while. Or at least that you get, you know, some customers that aren't, I guess. That's good for that you can, you know, work from home. But yeah, I'm doing well. Having a good day so far over here. Gonna also have to work later, but yeah, for now I can just, you know, play a bit more Shadows. Gonna try to see how far I can get with the side content in this shorter session. Because I definitely like to finish the game by the weekend.
Get to the chopper!
The samurai won't speak with me. Yasuke would do better.
Hello there, Dr. Darling. Welcome in. Oh yeah. So what has the Twitch app been doing now?
Greetings, Hori Hidemasa. Lord Nobunaga will be avenged. But I could use more information on his betrayers.
I have spoken with others who have marked their movements.
Thank you, Hidemasa. Greetings, Hori Hidemasa.
I am afraid I have no new information. Though it is good to see you again.
Greetings, Hori Hidemasa.
I am afraid I...
It's really weird they, you know, still give you the objective to talk to him. Even though it's kind of like pointless. But sure. Same here with just like a passive quest giver. But we could go ahead and talk to Chunjiro. Last time he's made a special kind of soup, which we fucked up by giving him the wrong ingredient. He wanted to have dried swordfish.
The samurai won't speak with me. Yasuke would do better.
And I ended up giving him daikon. Oh, really, Amita? Yeah, you know, people are full of shit when they, you know, kind of threaten you with that kind of hassle. It's like, yeah, sure. I reckon you'd definitely take me to court over like a $10 order. Have fun covering your own, you know, costs for court, I guess. Totally worth it. I couldn't, Dr. Darling? Damn. That's really annoying. Have you tried maybe clearing the cache for the app or something? Like that you have to completely re-log in to the device? Refund was 2.5 euros. Definitely worth, you know, a court case, I'd say. Howdy there, Arctic. Welcome in. Arctic Lee. How's it going, dude? I hope the moving is going well. The Kumano Nachi Taisha is the third shrine of the Kumano Shansen Shrines, located to the south of Hongu in Shingu, on the slopes of Mount Nachi, 5 kilometers from the sea. Originally, the shrine was located at the present site of the Hero Shrine, in front of the Nachi waterfall, which was a source of spiritual devotion. The Nachi Shrine joined the Kumano Hongu and Kumano Shingu by the end of the 11th century to form the Kumano Sansan, all venerating the same deities. However, only Nachi Sha includes the worship of a special divinity of the waterfall, which it places at a higher rank than the three shared deities. During the same period, the god Nachi was believed to be Guanyin, Canon Bosatsu, whom the medieval people worshipped as the giver of goods in this life. It was relocated to its current home sometime before the end of the 12th century. The Nyo-i-Rindo temple, mainly dedicated to Guanyin, was built near the main shrine and was designated as the first step of a pilgrimage to the 33 Canon sites in the central region of the country. When the Japanese government separated the Shinto shrines from the Buddhist temples in the 19th century, Nyo-i-Rindo temple was not affected because it was an important part of the pilgrimage. so became independent from the Kumano Taisha with a new name of Saigantoji Buddhist Temple. It's going well, starting to see the light. Well, that's good. You're washing your old apartment for 10 hours, picking everything apart when washing. Damn. Yeah, that's understandable, you know, like leaving it in a good condition. But yeah, that stuff can take ages. For sure. But I hope, you know, that's the biggest chunk is done now. And yeah, doing quite good. Having a chill day so far. Have to work later, but not for another like 3 hours. So gonna do a bit of game sessions and yeah, catch up with the side content. Wanna finish the game by the end of the week maybe. And then make a start on Clair Obscur. Yeah, Shadows is pretty good, I would say, like from a gameplay perspective especially. I do like the, you know, stealth in this and like some of the new mechanics they introduced, like going prone and hiding in the shadows. The story though, I would say, is pretty mediocre. Like, not among my favorites. It's like entertaining enough at times, I guess, but it doesn't quite hold up with like the better stories in the series.
Now, have you seen Master Sorin? His letter said this was the place. So I know he's got to be around here somewhere.
Take a breath, Junjiro. I'll find him. Maybe I can ask around. I'm looking for an elder monk named Sorin. Have you seen him?
Oh, another pilgrim. There are so many. It is hard to know one from the others, like ants marching along the trails. Ask someone at the pagoda. If your monk has paid a visit, they'll know.
Greetings, miss. Are you a pilgrim?
No, but I'm trying to find one. An elder monk named Sorin?
Ah, Sorin. Yes. A funny old man. Kind. Surprisingly stubborn.
I don't think you can get to be his age without a stubborn streak.
He refused to stay in the inn or monk's quarters, however much I pushed, preferring instead to camp just downstream of the waterfall. He said, if I'm to pray for longevity, I might as well do it properly. I'm sure you can find him there.
have you seen an elderly monk here recently? He's traveling alone on a pilgrimage.
An elder alone on Kumanokodo? Which route? There are many, and some are treacherous without a guide.
I'm not sure. He didn't say.
Well, I did see an elderly man east of that shrine down the hill. There's a forest path leading away from the buildings. His camp was at one of the trail's ends. Maybe he's your monk.
I'm not 100%ing the game entirely. I was kind of doing like everything in every region I've come across. And I'm definitely doing all the quests, but at this point I kinda like don't wanna go for the collectibles anymore. Or like, you know, kinda like grinding quests, because they do get very repetitive at this point. Like, you know, praying at all the shrines or doing all the quick time events and stuff. So I'm not doing those anymore, at least most of the time. But I will finish like all of the targets and like quest lines in regards to them. But yeah, now that I also reach like maximum knowledge rank, I don't have the motivation, I guess, quite as much to do the knowledge related, you know, activities. Because at this point they only aid us in boosting some like passive, you know, stats. Taiko literally means drum. They come in many sizes, with a large taiko, also known as odaiko, measuring up to an impressive 1 meter in length and diameter. The trunk of a Japanese kowa tree is hollowed out to make the drum body, which is then covered on both sides with buffalo hide or cowhide, typically held in place by ropes to allow for resonance adjustment. The drum is played by hitting it with sticks, which can also be struck together as a percussion instrument. Drums have been used since prehistoric times, yet the taiko, like most so-called traditional musical instruments, was brought from China in the 7th century, or possibly even earlier. In the past, it was mainly used to set the rhythm for the dances. The taiko played an important role in Japanese theater to set a mood and replicate sound of nature at folk festivals, in warning villagers of storms or to drive away epidemics and evil spirits. Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the first, you know, historical instruments, really, the drum. Because also like a very general term, I guess, for many percussion instruments.
Master Sori. It has been a long time.
Ah, dear Naoe. So you found me at last. I knew you would.
Master Sorin!
Junjiro, my dear boy.
this where you're staying, Master Sorian? It's so dirty and small, and not enough firewood. But I can help, and so can Yasuke.
I know now. About Junjiro's father. I don't like it, but I understand.
The weight of the whole truth would have done nothing to help you.
Still, you let me be his friend when you both knew what I had done.
I regret none of it. And neither does he, I'd say. Nachi Falls. Beautiful, isn't it? It's said to be the home of a kami, a native incarnation of a Buddha. Hiryu Gongen. It is a lovely reminder that all manner of things can coexist if one has an open mind.
How did you know it would work? Putting Junjiro and me together.
The soul has a shape, edges, angles. You can see when two people fit, when they will be better together. Life is miraculous. I leave the boy with you at a farm, and now here you are, in the company of an unusual samurai.
Yasuke is a good warrior and a better man. I can think of few others who I like in Junjiro's life. Is the journey long? The one you're on?
Indeed. The Saigo Canon pilgrimage is quite long. And I've barely begun. Only circled around to its proper beginning.
You're brave, Master Sori, to attempt a trek of this magnitude at your age.
I will go as far as my legs can carry me. But the whisper of worry in your voice warms this old man's heart.
I'll collect the water next. I was going to make some special soup for you, but maybe I'll just make tea instead.
Oh, you will collect it, will you?
I look forward to it.
And there we go. It is all of the quest for Junjiro finished at this point of the main story. But yeah, it's definitely an unlikely match, you know, considering that Naoe killed Junjiro's father. And Junjiro, you know, before actually caring for Naoe, he played with the idea of killing her in her sleep. So quite a dark backstory to, you know, what eventually evolved into a deep friendship. Safe to say, Junjiro as a 10-year-old had a bit of a conflicted feeling. Hello there, Stanley, welcome in. And thank you so much, dude, for the happy anniversary. It's a bit weird, yeah, for some reason it's still like counting today as my affiliate anniversary. Even though it was technically yesterday. But maybe it's like due to time zones or something. Messing it up, or maybe it goes like from like midday to midday or something. But yeah, hope you have a good day so far. Also, give me just 1 second, it's starting to rain. I have to get my laundry in. Okay. So, I think we are ready to basically move over to Tamba again and take care of the remaining targets here. I guess you could finally finish the betrayers here with a final target. Masatoshi Nakahara. It's kind of cool, you can actually use tools in the loading screen. What? A jump?
I am honored to show you my wares. Until we meet again.
I don't care if you already paid a tax to the daimyo, to the shogun, or to the emperor himself. I want you to pay a tax to me.
You do not look like a legitimate tax authority.
Keep out of this. I'm collecting taxes here. All quite legitimate.
This world has enough corruption without you.
It was only a joke, but one I'm willing to defend.
Who sees them? Go now, find them!
Your tricks won't work on me.
What? What?
Huh?
Thank
Thank you for your help. The roads are getting more and more dangerous these days. What can I do to thank you?
Anything new around here you can tell me?
Yeah, Mita? Yeah, that's fair. Definitely been there, you know, where you've been kind of like pretty good in shape for a while and then kind of become a bit lazy, I guess. But yeah, that's something that can be fixed, of course, or can't be fixed, I guess. But that does take a lot of constant self-motivation, I guess. Hello there, Potato Pixels. Welcome in. Yeah, exactly, Mita. That's the unfortunate thing, I guess. You can't just do it for like a couple months and then stop and, you know, gain really something. Except for weight, I guess. Hello there, Seraph. Oh yeah, did you? Did you find an insult?
May you walk the land of the Dwarves.
Well, guess what, Seraph? Also found something for you.
Go and boil your bottom, sons of a silly person!
Are you cracked?
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
There you go. I think that's a good free insult combo there.
Sekihan, delicious red bean rice at a good price.
Sekihan, red beans with rice. There must...
Nice, Seraph. Furthermore, just looks so freaking silly. I love it. This rice and bean dish can be made with an antique strain of red rice or two of a more common white rice with a sprinkling of red beans. Since the color red carries the power to ward off evil spirits, Sekihan is a favorite temple offering for hungry deities. Yeah, beans and rice. That's like a classic combo that can be found across so many different cultures. And it's also rather cheap and filling, which I guess is part of the reason it's like so popular.
Interesting taste out there for home.
Ooh.
You? Yes. I require your assistance.
Another assassination circle, is it?
You certainly look like you can handle trouble. You might be able to help me.
And what is it you think I can help you with?
It's those Portuguese dogs. They're not content to just plunder our land. They litter it with their steel as well.
In the wrong hands, the Tepo is a danger to the people.
They're blasted arquebuses. They are a blemish upon this nation's grand tradition of warfare. Rid us of the men terrorizing our peasants with these crude instruments. I can reward you handsomely.
protecting the innocent is its own reward. I'll take care of the troublemakers.
Ah, yeah, of course. Ah, never mind. That's just like a passive quest. Okay, yeah, that's the type of quest I won't really care too much about in this playthrough. Because they're kind of like very grindy, like you have to actively seek out very specific enemy types within a certain region. And yeah, I don't hold them in too much esteem. But of course, you know, if we come across them, or if we end up getting all of those, I will finish the quest, but I'm not gonna like actively seek out, you know, those enemies or something. Another circle. There's always more circles in this game. Okay, there's our target. So funny, that animation.
If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way out.
Anything out of place?
There he is. Masatoshi Nakahara was a general serving under Oda Nobunaga. Ordered by his lord to inspect the heads of slain enemies, he often let scapegoats slip to spare key members of paying clans. Assassin's Creed circuits? Yeah. Circuits and flashbacks. Would he actually, Dr. Darling? Because I haven't tried it out yet as Yasuke.
This man betrayed Oda Nobunaga and sold out innocents to spare the guilty. Yasuke will want him dealt with.
That's odd.
Of course. Can't be exactly killed. Maybe not.
Finally. Tell me what you want.
There we go. And he was immune to my throwing knife apparently. Makes sense.
Go on, I'll cut you down.
Are you just assuming? Yeah, that's fair. I actually wonder if he has like a slipping animation or not.
Huh? Something is not right.
That's why I go away from what you're looking at, huh? Okay, that was a pretty sick jump there. An extra menu jump in a modern AC game. Who would have thought that would ever happen again?
How dare you! Show yourself! What is it? Better not be. What could that?
Oh, come on now. How did that not hit for a headshot? Must have been the wind. Hello there, Octavius. Welcome in. Alrighty. So we have now finished all of the betrayers here of Lord Nobunaga. I would say we're now ready to report to Hori Hidemasa. Gonna do this Yasuke because, you know, he's the one having the strongest connection to this quest line.
Lord Nobunaga's spirit can rest easier. His traitors have earned their final rewards.
How can I thank you for what you have done?
You helped me conquer the helplessness I felt at Lord Nobunaga's death. For that, I am grateful.
I hoped you would understand my need. But I did not expect to find a friend in you as well.
I too am pleasantly surprised.
Friendship is no little thing in our world. Though I do hope you will return someday that I might test your steel.
Goodbye, Hori Hidemasa.
Ah, yeah. I wonder what that's insinuating there. Yet again. Alright, but yeah, that finishes the Betrayers quest line. Is this set in the same time period as the TV series Shogun? I haven't watched Shogun yet, but I do want to though. From my understanding, I think Shogun is a bit later, but very close in time. But I mean, I can have a look. I mean, pretty much the same time. Supposedly it's 1600. So, yeah, like 18 years later. Okay, let's carry on with the Iron Hand Guild here. That's actually one of the earliest circuits we unlocked. But now that we can go to Tamba, we can finish this too. Near the bridges of Miyazu Bay. He's a giant. Yeah, he's definitely quite large. I mean, for today's standards, you know, I don't know, maybe he would actually be only just like 180s to 190s, like meters. And, you know, the average height for the Japanese, you know, might have been so much lower that he's also like, seem more as a giant than he actually was. I'm not sure if he would actually have been above 2 meters or not. So funny that Yasuke can't even fit through this. Can't even climb up here either. God damn it, Yasuke. I guess that's the territory that comes with being a giant. People were generally shorter back then. I don't think like significantly. I mean, people were shorter in the past as far as I know, but not by as much as some people like to believe, I guess. But I mean, the you know, average Japanese height is still probably much lower than, you know, where Yasuke came from. I mean, I can have a look actually. Or maybe not. I mean, out of every country's Japanese is like on rank number 130 or something in terms of average height. And number 1 country is actually the Netherlands. That's like a difference of like 12 centimeters between like the, you know, like between the Netherlands and Japan. So I wouldn't even say it's like that significant. So I guess Yasuke must have just been, you know, as you say, truly quite large. Oh, that's a very potato. I mean, I was actually, you know, really interested in it myself. Like, if it would have been the case or not. But he appears to have been just like a lot bigger than the average person.
I'd be careful if I were you.
Yasuke was 183 to 184 according to Wikipedia, but Ubisoft loves exaggerating and turned him into a giant. Yeah, that's what I also remember, like, reading somewhere that, you know, he was, like, in the 180s to 190s range. Which would put him about, yeah, like 13 to 14 centimeters above average height, I think, for, like, males at the time. Like, roughly. Not an exact science here. But not, you know, a degree where you would say, okay, it's untypical that someone would have been that height, you know. Like, you know, even, you know, a Japanese. I mean, he was like, you know, larger than the average, that's for sure, but not, I guess, as significantly. The merchant Genroku. He sells rare delicacies to the richest families around Miyazu Bay.
That merchant looks nervous. Maybe out of fear of the Iron Hand.
Okay, let's confront him. Never mind, I can only kill him, I guess.
The Iron Hand has named Fukuchiyama Castle as his base. A mistake he will come to regret. Now that I know my way to Fukuchiyama, the Iron Hand must die. I do not share Sokun's beliefs, but we can agree on this. If these merchants have any sense, they will ally themselves with the real House Imai.
Lord, my apologies. We have heard nothing about the shipment from your associate in Omi. As soon as it arrives, I shall send it to your warehouse in Fukushiyama, castle without delay. Okay, I guess he got spared then.
if I must.
I do as I want.
I cannot believe you said that. You are no match for me.
Leave for me!
My business is putting an end to yours.
Got him. Oh wait, what? That's the new organization. Never mind. I thought that was the target I came, you know, here for. Turns out it's another. From a yet unknown organization. It's never gonna stop, is it? There's always gonna be more. Yeah, I know what you mean, Dr. Darling. It definitely went a bit overboard with the height of some, you know, people. Remember this target found by accident and he was way higher level than you and could one-shot you? Yeah, that would be tricky. Like, that's the reason I kinda came to Tamba so late. Because I wanted to wait for the main story to take me everywhere, but at this point it hasn't even done that yet. But thankfully we're so overleveled now that we won't really have any issues with high level enemies anymore. But getting here early would definitely get you stomped, I reckon. Unless you have like guaranteed assassination activated. That looks suspicious. There you are. Very sus. A giant running through a fort.
Arrogant man must be the Iron Hand. Time to strike him down. This letter will be received. Now his allies in the sky.
Asido. She assassinated someone as Yasuke. Alrighty, that's the Iron Hand Guild finished. Let's report to Imai Sukun. Should also be time for another season change, I think. Back to springtime.
The Iron Hand is dead. His merchants offered some resistance. Not all of them survived.
Sometimes these things can't be helped. At least the worst of them is gone. Accept this poor token of my appreciation.
Damage for alerted provinces. Some of these trinket engravings are really wild. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure to get wanted in every area in the game. You know, take like half an hour just to get that done. To then have a bonus to have more damage for that. Which then half an hour later is gonna be reset anyways due to season change. Makes sense. Like, whoever's gonna use that one. I wonder. And that's the reward for actually finishing an entire, you know, assassination circle. Oh well. But yeah, so the Iron Hand Guild is done, the Betrayers is done. So I guess we could carry on with Genzaburo soldiers.
You scum!
Hello, Verdex. Welcome in. Guten Tag. Guten Morgen. Hallihallo. Moin Moin und Grüß Gott. All the German hellos. And yeah, it's going pretty good. Definitely in the finishing stages here of the assassination circuits. We finished now the Iron Hand Guild and the Betrayers. And yeah, at this stage we only have 2 circles left to hunt. That is until we get to unlock more targets for the main story or whatever happens next, I guess. But yeah, right now we only have to work on these 2 here. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be able to do like a longer stream again, and I hope by that point I can carry on with the main story. Maybe get the game done by the weekend. The Scout. A skirmisher from Koshiro's old military unit, he roams Tamba to locate those deserving of Genzaburo's wrath. Hello Valgorki, welcome in. What? Not enough assassination damage. Gotta be kidding me. Then I can't assassinate him again, of course. And then I can't assassinate him, of course. Bollocks. Okay. Give me one more. Shinosuke. You're the only one who can talk some sense into that damn swordsman, so speak to him before I ask Yasuo Kichi to handle it. Our mission is to avenge the fall of our lord Harumasa, and I fail to see how cutting random peasants to ribbons will achieve any of this. Tell Shishimaru to rein in the blood first, or I have to ask Yasukichi to calm him down with a tempo bullet between the eyes. He's on a bridge somewhere in northwest Ngyoji, making a fool of himself. Go find him. That's an order.
Sounds like Genzaburo has a hard time keeping his swordsmen in check.
Yeah, it's so annoying sometimes when you kind of like smoke bomb someone and then you have to wait a couple seconds before you can attempt to assassinate them again. Ah, in Harima. Interesting. Here. A mysterious shinobi assassinated several samurai. Ah. With a hidden blade? I think that might be the last ally that I haven't unlocked yet. And he was so close to Meiji. But there was never like much of a reason to actually go to a north side here. So I haven't done that yet. But yeah, let's go into that area, maybe also talk to that dude. They hear one of the quality of live updates coming in early September is complete map unfogging when you do sync points. Ah, right. I thought that was already like added with a recent patch. But I guess we only talked about it being added in the future. Because I was actually synchronizing viewpoints and wondering why it didn't do that yet. But yeah, probably a good idea to have it, you know, come to the game. Because for people who want to unfog the map, you know, it's like quite a hassle. I mean, you should know. Having done it yourself. But I would assume any viewpoints that have been synchronized already will have a radius of what they will unlock upon, you know, newly synchronizing them. At least I would hope so. But you never know with Ubisoft. Maybe you have to go to every viewpoint and resynchronize them again. Dr. Darling said that yesterday. Yeah, hopefully they're just gonna patch it so that all the viewpoints lead to the entire map being, you know, unfogged. Yeah, that's fair. If you would like to wait until that patch comes out with New Game Plus. But yeah, would kind of like a slap in the face if I wouldn't do it like that, you know. Like to everyone who actually did 100% the game. It's like, yeah, now you have to go ahead and revisit every viewpoint. Especially like given how many there are. Cyberpunk is another great game. Very much looking forward to replay that one. I've only played it once so far.
can't take the bridge. There's a blood-crazed madman cutting down anyone who tries to cross.
Is that why everyone is avoiding the route? I thought he was a tax collector.
At least that swordsman would leave some grain for my widow.
The Swordsman. Gensaburo Swordsman is a former samurai with a taste for bloody duels. Well, if you seek a duel, then you can have it. Hello there. Dude, I'm standing right here.
You seem a worthy opponent. I challenge you to a duel.
If you insist.
Yeah, don't worry, puke yourself out. I have time. Tell me when you're ready. Stand down. You have done enough damage. Yes, you are angry at the peasants for doing nothing to support our Lord Hatomasa, but slaughtering people on a bridge will do nothing to further our cause. If I cut another peasant to pieces, I will ask Yasukichi to finish his business in Mount Kasagata and pay you a visit.
One of Genzaburo's men is deadly with the teppo. I must approach him with caution.
You actually have 27 mastery points, yeah? The long katana's maxed out. We could boost the teppo further. We can also boost link attack here. Let's do that. Yeah, let's boost the teppo. That's definitely fair decks, you know, especially with a game like Cyberpunk, because it actually is one of the physical, you know, disc that still has the full game on it, even if it's, you know, the unpatched version, or at least like not the most recent version, but even offline you could, you know, insert it, install it, and then play it. And it also even comes with like, you know, like I think a game map or whatever and stuff like that. I do have a physical version for the Xbox for Cyberpunk. So it's actually quite impressive. They still, you know, keep it that old school and give you the full game, you know. It's not untypical nowadays to just receive a disc, which is just like a glorified, you know, installer, essentially. You end up, you know, still having to download the entire game over the servers. But yeah, it's nice when you can still, you know, get physical media like that. Here we go again, Japanese rap music. I mean, nothing against Japanese rap. There's actually some pretty decent Japanese rap out there. Yeah, that's classic Ubisoft Quebec logic. You impale someone like a couple of times and they just stand up like nothing happened. It was very extreme in Odyssey with a Spear of Leonidas, like how many times Cassandra would like impale someone with it and they would still like walk away.
Precise, narrow stab wound to the side of the neck. Familiar wound. But this is not Naoe's doing. Who then?
Okay, let's have a look if that's close by or not. I mean, it kinda is, right?
Fresh footprints. The killer should be near. More blood. Looks like I am on the right path.
Wish you have the strength and constitution of these characters, but not their brains. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having Yasuke's strength either. Would come in handy.
Another wielder of the blade. It appears Naoe is not alone after all. This place is on alert. A shinobi. It has to be him. I have to catch him. I wish to speak with you, shinobi.
Who are you? Here to avenge those samurai?
They were no friends of mine. I do not care that they died, but I do care how. Their stab wounds look familiar.
I don't know what you mean. I simply cut them down. They deserve no less.
They force the peasants to beg for their lives, then slash their throats, laughing.
You have given their victims justice.
No, not yet. Their leader still lives. A pig in samurai armor. I tried to get to him, but I was, taken by surprise. I rushed in headlong. Barely made it back here with my life.
I saw the results of your work. No discipline or forethought. Simply put, you are sloppy.
What is with the lecture? I don't know you.
And I do not know you either. Are you telling the truth about your relationship with those samurai?
I would never ally myself with those men. I reject this implication. My only purpose is to protect others. That is why I wear this blade.
Where? So you do have one?
Enough questions! Fight me! I won't hold back!
Okay, then. If you wish, I can kick your ass.
To truly know someone, you must fight them!
Who are they? I've never heard this. Who are they? I've never heard this.
Can't hold out much longer. I have failed my solemn oath. My life is yours for the taking.
Calm down. I just want to know about the blade.
I have failed to live up to what it represents. That is all I will say about it for now. The leader of those samurai has to go. Please, do what I couldn't. Then I will answer all of your questions.
Fine. But I expect answers once I am done.
Another assassination circle, is it? Okay, maybe just one, actually. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough, Dex, you know. Like, that strength probably isn't needed to write code or whatever. But hey, you know, having strength would still come in handy. Like, as you say, you know, for example, to move heavy stuff or whatever. Yeah, I thought he could fuck around until he found out.
You must remain vigilant.
You are indeed a skilled warrior, sir. What do you know about my blade?
It is hidden in plain sight. It springs and retracts like a serpent's bite, correct?
Are you one of them?
No, but I have encountered this blade and those who wield it. Among them is a dear friend, Nawe. She will be pleased to know there are others like her. The Kakushiba Iki.
Please forgive me, sir. I have accidentally misled you and Miss Naoe. I am not one of them. My blade is a copy I built in Miss Fubuki's memory. She wore a hood and a blade just like this. Many years ago, she traded her life for mine. Saved my home in Tamba.
Harima is a long way from there.
There are rumors that a mysterious group stopped a conspiracy here. They even took down a powerful daimyo.
I have heard this as well.
I wanted to help with their good work and improve my skills. I swore I would return to Tamba once I was good enough. As good as Miss Fubuki. To be a light in the shadow, like she was.
Your blade is an impressive copy. You wield it well.
You are gifted in combat, sir. Tell me, why would Miss Naoe choose this weapon?
It reminds her of her duty. Though I suppose each wielder I have met wore it for their own reasons. I would not presume to speak on their behalf. It is not my place.
This Kakushibaiki, they did so much good. And now they are gone. But you and Miss Naoe remain, sir. You can educate me in your ways.
You clearly have skills. You are most welcome to join us. However, I need to be sure the lessons we would teach you are those you seek to learn.
And what is it you would teach me?
I know how to turn one's mind and body into a weapon. Perhaps we can teach you that.
As an apprentice to you and Miss Naoe, I swear to honor your words, sir.
I am not sure about apprentice. How about ally?
Wonderful. I'm Yagoro. Feel free to call on me at any time.
The Eager Assassin. There we go. That's the last ally as part of our league. Fake Assassino. It's an insult to the Assassin's Creed. Also, Amita, thank you for enlarging the Bike of SeaWorld emote. Often by war and raised by the entire mining community of Tada, Yagoro's otherwise idyllic childhood was upended when the Akechi clan seized control of a nearby silver mine. When a mysterious assassin appeared and fought for villagers, Yagoro grew obsessed with her, going so far as to craft his own hidden blade and train himself in the ways of a shinobi.
Face my fury.
I don't want to face your fury.
I lost in the fight.
Of my zany and silly AC modes for fun. Yeah, some of them have also been created by community members or like have been ideas by them.
I'm sure it's not.
But yeah, definitely based on insane jokes and just like general memes. And the DSC every map landmark will lead to its own assassination circle. Lovely. That's what I wanna see. I think Quebec is wanting to make us addicted, be addicted to circuits or something.
We should head back to the shrine. No, I saw the killer run through the torii gates. He could still be up there. Please, I can't look at that poor dead man anymore.
Any landing you can walk away from is good enough.
Exactly, all the circuits. We need some more. You know, they saw Mirage and that everything was contained within one circle and they were like, nah, we can do better than that. How about everything is its own circle? How do you say circle in German? That's called Kreis.
Let me know if you require anything. Please visit again.
Teppo expert. This Teppo expert from Gen Zaburo's old unit likes to kill his victims from a distance.
And yours could use a sharp blade.
died mid-air by poison. Letter regarding the poisoner. Yasukichi. Ever since Koshiro turned traitor on us and wandered off, you and Seiji have been on my most reliable agents. Akane is currently tracking one of our targets in Osaka Castle and will attempt to poison the bastard's sake the day after tomorrow. But I don't trust a woman to keep military secrets. Once you've concluded your business with a traitor in Mount Kasagata, I want you to go to Osaka and make sure our pet poisoner cannot spill any secrets.
Poison? Not all of Genzaburo's followers are soldiers.
Yeah, it's definitely, you know, definitely quite different, I guess. Circuits and Kreis. Especially since the C isn't like as soft, I guess. Whereas the K is, you know, quite harsh. But there's definitely words that include a variation of circuits in, you know, German that are kind of like meant in that sense. Like, for example, zirkulieren is like the process of moving in a circle, you know. So you're going to at least include Metal Gear Solid 3 My Historical Run, since it has Cold War elements. Well, my historical order run will end in 1945, like once, you know, modern history kind of like starts with the end of World War II. Or at least contemporary history is what I mean. But I mean, my plan is to go beyond that, of course, eventually, and you know, also play games set in the 20th century, like in the second half. But when that whole process will start, I can't really say, because for now I'm just, you know, focused on getting the historical order run finished, because that's a, you know, big enough project as it is. But I have a timeline that goes beyond 1945, and that also includes some of the Metal Gear Solid games at this point. I'm not too sure yet how historically relevant they are, given that, you know, it has like its own kind of like lore that's quite wild, I guess. But at least I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of, you know, playing them as part of it. If they have, you know, some interesting like history connections at least. Yeah, almost level 60. Now that we have raised the level cap to 80. Perfect timing. Exactly, yeah. Like seeing cracked would be like a harder sound. Okay, it's gonna be the last target of the stream. Only 3 and 5 have historical elements, but you wouldn't understand anything if you play 5 and ignore the others. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would consider contemporary history like anything up until, you know, the most recent years, pretty much. So technically anything set in the past starting in 1945. Because like Metal Gear Solid 1 takes like place in the 90s or something, right? Like I would also include games from the 90s, for instance. Or set in that time. Like also games like Vice City, you know, set in the 80s, and San Andreas set in the 90s. But I have played Metal Gear Solid 1 before though, so I at least have like a bit of a like general understanding, I guess, of how the story begins. But I haven't played any other Metal Gear Solid games. Yeah, Dex, that's the thing, right? Like, a future timeline playthrough could also be something where I would take it even further. And I have also, you know, set up certain games that would take place like in a future setting, like for example Cyberpunk or, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn or whatever. But of course would be less about, you know, having a connection between the games, but more about kind of like possible dystopias or utopias, depending, I guess. But yeah, I'm not thinking that far yet. You know, there's still like many games to go through as part of this run. And it will be years before we even can think about going into the future.
Fine, I'll go by myself.
Metal Gear Solid 1 is 2005. Ah, okay. I thought it was a bit earlier, but yeah, that's fair. But still, you know, I would still consider that to be contemporary history, I guess. That would be like a certain cutoff point, but I would definitely include, you know, those years still.
Hello, miss. You're looking for the Biva performance, right? Listen closely, and I'll give you a little advice that could save your life.
Fine, go ahead.
You made the right choice, miss. Whatever you think of her story, do not critique the lady performer. The people she dislikes often end up dead.
Yeah, that's true. There wasn't really a character representing, you know, that part of the game. It just put it entirely into the enemies. No worries, Dr. Darling. Yeah, I'm actually gonna call it here in 5 minutes or so, because I gotta also get back to work here in a bit. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your workday. Hope it goes well. And yeah, definitely talk to you soon.
It'll be less trouble if I stay out of sight.
There she is. A Kunoichi and Master of Disguise, the poisoner hides in plain sight by passing as a biwa performer.
She won't stick around for long. She has a secret business to attend to at the castle. That's what my sister said.
Yep, can't assassinate, of course, again. Smoke bombs work in water.
What's going on?
Makes sense. Genzaburo. I say this with all due respect. You are a career soldier and violence has always worked in your favor, but I think you would have a greater chance of success with my approach. I'm a subtle weapon in your arsenal. Aim me at Koshiro. Let me meet the old fool and poison him. He will be dead within the day. Alrighty, and that means only one is left. Gonna talk to Koshiro next time though, and finish this quest, because for this stream this is all the time I have, because I gotta get ready for work here soon. So we're gonna go and have a save here, and then we're gonna find ourselves a raid target if anyone is still online streaming. But yeah, approaching the 100 hours here, so we're definitely gonna crack that by the end of the playthrough. I reckon we're gonna crack the 100 hours before we even get to continue the main story. But that shall happen tomorrow. Let's have a look who's online and who we could raid today. Okay, seems like Rod is ending his stream, actually. So, not gonna raid Rod today then, if he's pretty much done. I was kinda hoping to maybe catch some Watch Dogs while working, but I think, yeah, he's definitely finishing. Well, in that case, we're gonna go and raid out to Gizlek, who's playing more Mafia. He's playing the definitive edition for the first game with classic difficulty, which I think tries to emulate a bit the classic feeling of the original game. And yeah, if you would like to join us with the raid, feel free to copy and paste the raid emotes in chat. We got one for non-subs and one for subs, so feel free to copy and paste whatever applies to you. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a longer session with a game. And who knows, maybe even, you know, play a bit of main story. Gonna see how it goes. No worries, Dex. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for being here. And catch you next time. No worries, Amita. Catch you next time, dude.